Okay, so today, year 4, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at column addition and we're going to be looking at exchanging. So if you're on table 4, you've got some missing number problems. So what you need to do is get a whiteboard and pen, you stick in your sheets, and you're going to go and get straight on with it. There is an answer sheet for you to look at once you've done the first 4 questions, and I'll come over in about 5 or 10 minutes. If you're on table 3 and 5, you're going to go straight into your book, looking at column addition here with some exchanging. Okay, what I want you to be really careful about is when you're writing these into your book, making sure you're lining up ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, so you're going to get straight on with that, and you have an answer sheet. So once you've done the first 5, I want you to get the answer sheet, which is just there on table 2, and just check where you're up to, and I will come around and have a look. Yes, Glory?
I'm going to write them like that.
Nope, you're going to write them how you would normally, formal written method in your maths book, okay? If you're on table 1, I want you to write the short date, bring a whiteboard and pen, just come to the carpet. We're going to do a few things together, okay? So can everybody do that? Short date, off you go. Excellent, Aria, well done, nice and quick. Well done, Alicia, quick as you can. Eliza, Alice, do you want to grab a whiteboard and pen, come to the carpet as well? Thank you. Well done, Jada. Well done, Asan. Get your short date in. Remember, Asan, you're looking at these questions over here. Excellent, Chikaise. Well done, quick as you can. Really good. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some column addition. Okay, formal written method. We're going to be looking at adding 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers, but also 3-digit numbers and other 3-digit numbers. We're going to be doing some exchanging, okay? So taking numbers through. So what I'm going to do is just show you this first one here. Okay, so I'm going to read this number sentence to you. We've got 239 add 22. And what I've done is I've just partitioned it into a place value grid with some deans, okay? So I've got my 200s, I've got my 3 10s, my 30, and I've got my 9 1s here, okay? So I've got 239. And we're adding 22. So I've got my 2 10s and I've got my 2 1s. Okay. Now when we're doing it like this, we're adding downwards. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add my 9 and my 2. Now if I add 9 and 2, what do I get? 9 and 2 equals, Alicia, what do you think it equals? It does equal 11. Okay. So 11 is made up of what? What do I need to make 11? Yeah? Yeah, okay, so I'll have 1 10, okay? So let's add this in. I'll have 1 10 here, which I can add. And how many 1s will I have here, Alice? How many 1s will I have here? Just 1, okay? So what we've done is we've added our 9 and our 2, and we've got 11. So I've got my 1 here, and I've got my 10 here, okay? Now we're going to add the 10s. So I've got my 3 10s and my 2 10s. 3 10s are 2 10s, 5 10s, which is 50. Add on the extra 10, and I would get 60, wouldn't I? Okay, so I can put my 60 here. I'm not adding any hundreds. So easy peasy, I can just take these 2 hundreds and put them in here. So what we've done is we've had a go here at adding these 2 numbers with some exchanging. We've got the answer 261. What we're now going to do is we're going to have a look at 228 add 12, okay? So what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to tell me, we're going to rearrange this, okay? So, and I'll also, up here, I'm going to show you how to model it as well, okay? So in your book, this is an example of the first one, okay? And then we're going to go through the second one together, and I'll just get my pens. What I'd like you to do is, I'm going to ask Eliza, 228, could you come up and rearrange these top row of deans for me? And they're going to tell you if we've done that right. So just come and stand up for me. So, 228. You're going to ask these guys on the carpet to rearrange this, and you're going to help them, okay? Is that all right? So just do that for me nice and quickly. So work with Eliza on the carpet. What does she need to change? So come forward, you three. What does she need to change?
We can take 1 down and it will be 2.
Okay, yeah.
These 2 are 2.
So that's brilliant. Aria, why don't you sit down and let someone else join in? So Eliza, why don't you choose someone else to help you, okay? So we're happy. We've got our 200s. And we've got our 2 10s for our 20. Now let's look at our 1s. Why don't you ask Chikaizo or maybe Alice? So are we happy with the top number?
No.
Well, let's just go through it. Are we happy with that top number, Alicia? So how many hundreds do we need? 2. How many tens do we need, Alice? 2. How many ones do we need, Chikaze? 8. So are we happy with this top one? I think so. Let's just check this second row. Are we happy with the second row? Happy with that?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm happy with it as well. You can sit down for me, Eliza. Just put those to one side. Absolutely fine. And what I've done here, as you were setting that up, I've shown you how I want you to lay this out in your book, okay? It's really important that we remember that with our numbers, and we'll come to adding it in a second, that we have our hundreds column, we have our tens column, and our ones column. It's really important they line up, okay? Especially when the numbers get bigger and bigger, it's so important that they're all together and that they line up, okay? So let's put those down there. So what do you think we need to do next? We're doing this one together. So I've shown you one, we're doing one together now. What do you think we need to do next? Alicia, what do you think you need to do next? So we've got it up there on our place value grid, and we've set it up here. This is how you would draw it in your book. Sorry, present it in your book. What do we need to do next? Do we start by adding the hundreds? No? Alice, do we start by adding the tens? You sure? Okay, don't worry. What do you think, Chikaze? Start by adding the ones. Brilliant. Okay, so, do you know what? Let's add the ones. So, what is 8 add 2? What's 8 add 2? What's 8 add 2? Everyone's hand should be up for that one, yes. 10, brilliant. So, 10, does it have any ones? What do we think? Should we write the number 10 just to one side? Let's have a little look. Here's my number 10. Does it have any ones? Aria, does the number 10 have any ones? No? If you're looking for the answer sheet is on table 2. Asan? Fantastic. You've gone through the purple pen? Brilliant. Okay, so your next step, I'm going to come and have a look, but Asan, your next step is sheet 1 in the basket, okay? Can you take the post-it note and just put it on the sheet below as well? Thank you very much. Okay, so we know it's got no ones, hasn't it? Okay, so we pop a 0 here. What are we going to do with that 10? What are we going to do with that 10? Yeah? Yeah, we're going to exchange. We're going to pop it into our tens. Now what are we going to do here, Eliza? Now what we're going to do here. If you're looking for the sheet, Omar, the answer sheet, it's over there on table 2. Okay? Yep. Yeah, so what is 20 add 10 add 10? Or 2 tens add 1 10 add 1 10. Yeah? 4, okay? Very, very good. We've got our 4 tens. Are we adding any hundreds? Are we adding any hundreds? What do you think, Alice? No? Okay, right. So I just pop in my 200. So my answer is 240. You're doing really well. What I want you to do on a whiteboard, and I'll pop it up here as well, is I want you to have a go at adding 181. Now this is the challenge. Add 132. So I want you to write it onto your whiteboard. I want you to have a little go for me. Oscar, have a little go at the first 4, and I'm going to come over in a minute, okay? You've got the answer sheet behind you. You need to pick that up. If you make a mistake, put a line through it. We are not throwing rubbers around, you know that. Thank you. Jemima, can I have that? Thank you. Okay, put a line through it and start again. Remember, I need to see your workings, don't I? So, are you happy with the layout of that? Let's have a little look. Just double check adding your tens to your ones. Excellent, Chikaze. What you're going to do is, and I'm just going to pull the board out. I've got some questions here which I would like you to have a go at, okay? They're all down here. You've got an example here of how to do it, okay? Once you've finished them all, there is an answer sheet right in front of you. So you may go. That's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Eliza. You may go. Off you go. Yeah, perfect, Alice. Off you go. I don't even need to write up an example. You've all got it. Perfect. Do you know what? I'm happy. I think we can all do this. Have a go, and I'm going to come round in the next 5 or 10 minutes to have a little look. Right. Yes, Tommy.
I finished and I got more, right?
Fantastic. Really good.
On the answer sheet.
Well, let's have a little look, okay?
Because two on the answer sheet.
Okay.
The second one and the fifth one. Never mind. It's 2 at night. Okay, it's 11.
No, that's brilliant. Okay, so I know it's a bit of a walk. Your next step is question 1, and that's in the basket on table 2, okay? Really, really great job. Let's have a little look as well. So you need to write the date, you need to number them for me, okay? Really important, so that's your next step. Excellent. So same as Tommy. You can go and get straight on. Fantastic. Well done, Aria, getting straight to it. Good job. Fantastic. Keep going for me. Good job. Just put your date in. Joanna, date. Thank you. So, can I ask that you just really quickly come to the carpet and we just go through something, okay? So, whiteboard and pen. No, it's not. It's all correct. You need to check it. Hello? Say that again. Yeah, so the next 4 should be below it.
5.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Fantastic. Oscar, can you come to the carpet and we're going to go through it, you, me and Jemima, okay? Really, really good. Luca. Excellent, carry on. Okay. Nice and quickly, Oscar, whiteboard and pen. Yes. Well, that's what you need to find out, isn't it? So I'm going to come over in a few minutes. I'm coming as quick as I can. It's just because it's me, isn't it? So you need to be a bit patient. What we're going to do is I just want to talk very briefly just about exchanging with some 3 and 4 digit numbers, but also how we lay it out. Okay? So let's go through one together. Let's take 600. In fact, you know what? I think what we'll do, it's just a bit quicker to write all in the same colour. It'll help you. So let's do 6,678. I'm going to add 3,214, okay? So that's how you lay it out in your book. And you'd use a ruler to draw your equals line. Now, what's the first thing I need to do, Oscar? So I've got my thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. What's the first thing I'm going to do? Which column do we add first? Pardon? Yeah, nice big voice for me. So we add the ones, okay? So 8 add 4. What's 8 add 4, Jemima?
12.
Yeah, it's 12, isn't it? Okay. So 12, I'm just going to draw it to one side. I just want to make sure we're laying it out on our book properly. 12 is made up of 1 10 and 2 ones. Okay. So where am I going to put the 2 from my 12? In what column, Oscar? Well, no. So I've got a 10, 1 10. Okay, and 2 ones. So that's my ones column, that's my tens column. So where am I going to put the 2? In the ones column, exactly. And Jemima, where am I going to put the 10? I'm going to exchange it. Yeah, underneath where?
7.
So the tens column, is that what you're saying? Yeah, so you can either put it underneath, you can rest it here. I tend to put it there, okay, it's on the line. Now we're going to add our tens. So what's 70? Add 10, add 10. Yes, Oscar? 90. Really good. It's 90, isn't it? Okay. Fantastic. Now we move on to our hundreds. So we've got 600, add 200. Jemima? Really good. And Oscar? What's 6,000, add 3,000? 9,000. Yeah, you know this, Oscar. You're doing really well. So Jemima, what I really want you to do is when you go back, I really just want to make sure you're showing me this, okay? That's what I couldn't see. So I want you just to go through and check your work now and make sure you're laying it out properly, okay? So you can go and do that. Oscar, what I want you to do is I'm going to write another one up here, and I want you to have a go for me, okay? I'm just going to do it in a black pen. We'll keep it really similar. So we'll do 6,687, so we'll swap it round, okay? Add 3,000, let's do 200 and 14, okay? So whiteboard and pen, I would like you to have a go at this one. Okay, you're doing it on a whiteboard, so it doesn't matter what the outcome is, okay? But I really want you to have a little go for me, okay? Is that all right? Brilliant. Look. Well done. So you're going through it in stages, Sean, are you? Pretty good. Great job. Well done, Jaspreet. Can I have a quick look back for you first? Right, excellent. Well done. You're just going through it stage by stage as well. Yeah, really good, and well done for adding in the exchanging as well. Nice one. And really good, Nahyan, too. Well done, everybody. Fantastic. Asan.
No, I'm stuck.
Okay, so where are we stuck? These missing number problems. Okay, so what do you think you might need to do here? What do you think you might need to do? Let's just see, is anyone else at a similar stage? No, I think we're quite similar. What do you think you might need to do? So what you need to do the inverse, okay? So you've got a 9, you've got a 5 here, okay? 9, we're adding though, aren't we? So you can't add anything to 9 to make 5. So what could that number actually be? And what could be going on in the next column? So remember, we're looking at exchanging, which is where if we have any 10s, we put them into the next column. So I'm kind of giving you a clue there.
9 with 5 is 14.
Well, you're not adding 9 and 5, that's your equals, isn't it? So 9 and something is going to equal a number with a 5 in it. So here are your options. Which one of those two, 9 add what, might equal one of these two? What do you reckon?
I think 15.
Okay, well let's have a think about 15 then. So what are you going to add to 9 to make 15? Make sure you're not turning around, thank you. If you're on table 5.
6.
Okay, yep, so go with that then. And if it's a 15 is your answer, what are you going to do with that 10? Okay? And go through with that. Okay, great job. Wait. Can you just go back to the step? Yeah, fantastic. And remember, once you've completed this sheet, there is an answer sheet just under the basket on table 2. Yes, Alicia. Absolutely amazing. So you have your answer sheet here. So what I want you to do is just go through that. Great job. So just real quick. These are all good, and you're going to go through it with your answer sheet. Just remember, it's for the presentation, okay? Making sure you're showing when you are exchanging that you are putting them in the right place, and you have done it here. So really good job, okay? So when you finish them all, got the answer sheet just there. Right. Really good, and well done for lining up properly with your 10s, with your 1s, 10s and 100s. Nice one. Yeah, great job. How are we getting on, Oscar? How are we getting on? Okay, I'm going to come over and we'll work through them all together in a, okay? Have you finished that first one, Asa?
No, I'm really stuck.
So 7 add 4, you're right, is 11. So now you've got 80 add 10 add 10. Yep, so where you get, yeah, you're right, so it's 100, isn't it, Oscar, yeah? So where are you going to put that 100 now? Which is, where's your 100? There, yep. Good. And now you've got 600, add 200, add 100. Fantastic, and just finish off your thousands. Exactly. Really, really, really good. So you can definitely do this. What I want you to do, Oscar, is you're going to go back to your book. I want you just to have a go for me at the first 4, okay? And then I'm going to come over and mark them for you, okay? Brilliant. Go and sit back down for me. Hello.
I think it's stuck here because here it says 294, here it says.
This one? Yeah, you're right. Okay, good spot. Well done. Fantastic.
She told me that.
Brilliant. So once you've finished, your challenge now, Alicia, is you're going to have a go at the first 4 of the orange. Okay? Really, really good job. Same to you, but you need to just, get to the stage where you're checking it. Okay? Right. Make sure you're not turning around, thank you. So in terms of rubbers, put a line through it, either write the number to the side of it or above it, okay? You know this, we don't need to use rubbers. Just put it to one side, it'll be absolutely fine. And if you want, I can come over and you can talk me through it, okay? Brilliant. So, yeah, you're right. So, you're right to say 9 and 6 is 15. We've popped the 10 here, okay? Now, this is an 80, isn't it? An 80 had something, it's going to equal a 3-digit number with a 20 in it.
Maybe 6.
Not 60. 60. What would 80 had 60 be?
1,400.
Not 1,400.
80 and 60.
80 at 60, not 800 at 60. 80. Sorry if I said that.
140.
140 now. If we had 140, let's write that here. What would our 10 be in 140?
4.
What, 40? Yeah, not 440. Well, that's a 20, so that's too big, Hassan. And remember, we've got another 10 to add as well. So what I would do is work backwards. What I would do, Hassan, is do the inverse. Take your 80, subtract your 20 and your 10.
Equals 50.
So the mystery number here is going to be a 50, isn't it? Okay. So that's how I do it. This is all about using the inverse, so working back. Okay. You ready to sit down? Really good. Try and finish that one and this one, and I'll come and have a look. I think you can do it. Use the inverse method to help. Okay. Yes, Jada. Brilliant. So you have an answer sheet that you need to come to. I can bring it over for you. But I'm going to have a quick look as well. So, what I want you to do is we're going to go through a couple on the carpet, okay? I'm just going to check Lucas and see what he's up to, okay? Just get a purple pen or a colour pencil. Just check your answers, but I want to go through something with you, okay? Can I have a quick look, Luca? Is that all right? Thank you. Yeah, fantastic. Really good job. Can we... Oh no, you're all good. Right, you can carry on. Okay, yes, Shun. Yeah, good question. Thank you for asking. Jada, yes. Brilliant. So you've got your answer sheet. You just need to check it. Have you checked with the answer sheet as well? Fantastic. Can you just come to the carpet with your book? Sorry, with a whiteboard and pen, Jada. Just come to the carpet with a whiteboard and pen. Right, have you been through with your answer sheet, Alice? Let's have a quick check for me. Really good. I think you're ready. I would like you to have a go. Can you see the oranges? I'd like you to have a go at the first 2 for me, okay, in your book, okay? In fact, let's say first 3, have a little bit of a challenge. Just going to speak to Jada, Hassan. Brilliant. Why don't you carry on, and I'll come back in a second. Luca? Okay, just move on from it, and I'll come and have a look in a second, Luca. All right, thank you. So, what we're going to do, Jada, is just double check a few things, okay? You've done a really good job. I just want to make sure we're super duper secure. So, let's just flip the page. And we're going to add 2 4-digit numbers, okay? So I'm just going to write them in black just for speed, okay? We're going to have 3,290. Jada, make sure you're looking. 91. Add 2,326, okay? And I'm going to underline, or do my equals line, excuse me, with a ruler. Okay? So what's the first thing I need to do, Jada? Which column do I add? Ahana, is there any reason why you're stood up? Ahana, why have you stood up? What do you need? The next step. So it's, like I said, it's on table 2, isn't it? Okay. So Jada, what do I do first? Add up the ones column, okay? So what is 1 add 6? Oops, yeah, it's 7. Oopsie. Great, so we got 7, okay? I'll put it in red just to match with my ones over there, okay? Now we move on to our 10s, don't we? So we've got 90 and a 20. What's 90 add 20? Is it 11? 9 add 2 is 11. 90 add 20. Let's make sure we're just using, because look, we're in our tens column, aren't we? So it's a 90 out of 20. You're right, 9 add 2 is 11, isn't it? So what's 90 add 20? It's 10 times bigger. Big voice. 110. Excellent, well done. So I've got 110. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to write 110 here. Can we just make sure the volume isn't getting too much, okay? Oscar, keep going for me, okay? Well done. Knock him over, okay? So I've got 110, Jada, okay? And I've got my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. So which one of these is going to go into my tens column? Yeah, the 10. Well done. So I'm going to put my, get my colours mixed up. I'm going to put my 10 from 110 here. What am I going to do with this 100? I'm just going to leave it. It needs to go somewhere, doesn't it? I need to exchange it. So where am I going to pop it? Below the 100, okay? And now I've got 200 at 300 at 100, which would be? Let's break it down. Yeah, 600, exactly. Well done, Jada, doing a really, really good job. And lastly, I've got 3,000 and 2,000. And what would that be? Pardon? Yeah, 5,000. I'll just do that one in a black. Okay, so it's really important that you just remember this little bit here. What I want you to do is just show me one more time on a whiteboard to make sure we've definitely got it. So we'll do a really similar number sentence. We'll do 3,297, and we'll add 2,000, Tommy. Make sure we're doing our maths, thank you. Add 2,300 and, oh, I don't know, 62. I want to see that on your whiteboard, just to make sure we're there, and then we can go to sheets. Okay? You okay, Mohammed? Nice quick blow of the nose, well done. Yes, Oscar. Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. Tell you what, a group of us, we're going to work through these. What I want you to do for me is just finish this one off, and then I'm going to ask you and a couple others from that table to come and join me on the carpet. So we're at a similar stage, this one, okay? So, you're right.
Both of them?
No, just this one. So 1 and 1, you're right, it's 2. But if you look here, actually, 10 and 60 doesn't equal 80. So what needs to go here? What is that? Is that actually a 2, do you think?
Why is it the same one? Same.
Don't know, that's just how the sheet was made. So, don't worry about it, okay? Just do this one for me, okay? 1 and 1 does equal 2, but that won't work here. So that 2 is part of a bigger number. So what numbers could that be? Have a little think. Okay. So here, you need to check. What number is this, Oscar?
590.
So what's, pardon? 500. No, you've got 705, is that a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, just got to really think about a presentation. And you're exchanging a 100 over, aren't you? Yeah. So 700 of 500 is?
1,300.
No. So 7 of 5 is 12. 70 of 50 is 120. 700 of 500 is 1,200. Add on. You've exchanged an extra 100. So actually that is going to be 300, okay? And then you're right to take the 1,000 here and do 6,000, 1,000, okay? Really good. What I want you to do though is now carry on with the oranges, okay? Because you are starting to get the hang of this, which is really, really, really good. This one? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you say this is 7,300.
Let me have a look. Which one?
The fourth one. But if you add 1 and 1 is 2, and then the 2 add 9 is 11. Add that 11 there, it'd be 13. So add that on. It's 7.
Yeah, so number 4. Number 4 here, Luca. Okay. There's no, the answer sheets are fine, okay? I think maybe we just need to have another go at this one and just recheck it, okay?
Oh.
Yep. Fantastic. Yep, so what I want you to do is to keep going now, okay? Kaiser, how are we doing? Are you finished? You've been through? Okay, excellent. You're going to have a go now at the first 3, excuse me, the oranges. I'll just move the flip chart back, okay? And Alice, same to you, okay? So just move the flip chart back. Jada, let's have a little look. Yeah, really good. Right, your next step, Jada, is you're just going to get the basket, the sheet from the basket at table 2. Right, so Asan, I'd like you to come to the carpet with a whiteboard and pen. I'm just going to pinch this. I'd like Glory and Jemima just to come to the carpet. You can come to the carpet as well. And Ahana as well. Yes, Alicia?
Me too.
What I'd like you to do is, just because I'm teaching them, you're going to carry on with the next few, and then I'll come over. We have the answer sheet behind you, okay? So we'll do it that way. All right, well done, though, for working so hard. So, just got some missing number problems, okay? Now, I've been working with Asan, okay, and he's been doing a really fantastic job. Are we listening? What we need to do is, in fact, we've got this number sentence here, so I know it's a bit cut off. I'm just going to read it to you. We've got 6,000 something and 57, add something with a 400 in it. And our answer is 53,218. It's just been cut off slightly by the photocopier, okay? So what could we do to approach answering this, do you think? What could we do? For example, how are we going to figure out what can we add to 7 to make 8? What could we do? What do we need to find? Don't give me the answer. What do we need to find? There's a maths word for it. What do we need to find? Yeah?
So we need to get 8. So we need to get 8 and then minus 7.
Okay, and what are we trying to find? Yeah?
The difference.
The difference. And you're right, the way we do that is we do the inverse. Instead of adding, we subtract, and we can do 8 subtract 7. And Omar, what is 8 take away 7? Yeah, it's 1, okay? So what we do is, and I'll just change pens so it's a bit clearer. Use a red. Okay, let's put a 1 in there. So far we think this works. So we've got 7, add 1 is 8. Brilliant. Now, what we've got here though, is we've got a 50, so make sure you're looking this way, add something equals a number with a 10 in it, okay? And it's going to be a 3-digit number with a 10 in it. So what can we add to 50 to make a number with a 10 in it? What do you think we could do, yeah? What would it be 6? Do you mean 6? What column are we looking at here? Do you mean 6? Because 50 add 6 is 56. But we're adding 10s, aren't we?
6.
So 60, isn't it, okay? Does that work? So 50 add 60, Jemima. What would 50 add 60 equal? Does that work?
110.
You're not Jemima, okay? And we put our hands up, okay? Pardon? Yeah. And that would work, isn't it? Because it give us an answer with a 10 in it. So let's pop it in there. 50 add 60 is 110. Now what do I need to do with that extra 100 that we've now got? Yeah?
Give it to the next column.
Give it to the next column. So we exchange it, don't we, Omar? Okay, and we're going to pop it here. But now we need to find 100, some 100, add a 400, add a 100. It's going to equal a number with a 200 in it, okay? And it's probably going to be a 4-digit number. So what could we do here, do you think? Talk as a group, so you can turn around, have a little chat. What do you think we could do here? So Alice, You need to be having a go at these for me, okay? These oranges. I know it's a bit far away. You need to be having a go. We're just going to go through this. Have a little chat with the person next to you, Asan. Have a little chat with the group. What number could go here, do you think? Have a little chat for me. Well done. Really good. You just written them out here, have you? Absolutely brilliant. Okay, just 30 more seconds and then we'll have a little chat. She didn't mean to, it's not on purpose. All right? You're doing great, carry on. Alicia, same to you, absolutely fantastic. Oscar? Yeah, really good. Well done, Jada. Well done, Luca, absolutely fantastic. Well done, Tommy. So we're just going to go for about 5 more minutes and then we'll come together. If you're on Maths and Rockstars, I'll just check your progress in about 5 minutes, okay? Remember, you're getting your 6 gems and you should have done your 5 minutes of Times Tables Rockstars. Okay, brilliant, well done. Okay, so what possible number could we add here? What possible number do you think we could add here? Yes, Ahana.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Do you mean 7? Can we think back? We did a lot on place value last week. 700, okay. Does that work? Why would 700 work, Hassan? I think it's all right. I think it works. But can someone justify Ahana's answer of putting a 700 here? Why would that work, Glory? I'll tell you what, Ahana, can you explain it to us then?
Because 700 and 500 equals 12,000.
So you're saying if we take 500, add 400, add 100 would equal 12,000? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And that works. Okay, so Glory, and Jemima, make sure we're listening. That does work, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll pop that in here. Okay. Do we have to do any regrouping?
Yes.
Do we have to do any regrouping?
Yes.
Exchanging, excuse me, sorry.
Yes.
Exchanging, sorry. What do we need to do? Yeah?
Give like 1 spare 1,000 to the other one.
Very good. Now, what do we need to do next? We've got a 6,000, add something. What do you think we're going to put here? And by the way, this, I should have said, you can't see the photocopier, is a 5. Okay? So 6,000 add what is going to equal? Yeah, what do you think? Sorry, it's a 4. It's a 4, excuse me. Sorry, say that again. What could we do? So basically, we need to make, we've got a 6,000, add what is going to equal 13,000. Asan, what do you think? Omar, yeah? 5, okay, well we know that 500 and 600, well we know that 5 and 6 is 11, so 6,000 and 5,000 would be 11,000, so we're not quite there yet. So what do you think we could add, yeah? So you're saying 6,000 add 7,000. Well, 6 add 7 equals 13. So does that work, do we think? Make it 1,000 times bigger, do you agree? Okay, good. Right, so let's pop that in. So we need to put a 7,000. Right, so what we've done is, we've gone through this. We can carry this on tomorrow. We've now completed the missing number sentence. We've got 6,757 add 7,461 equals 53,218. Okay? Well done. We're going to carry this on tomorrow. You've done a really good job. What I'd like you to do is just go back to your tables, okay? And I'm going to tell everyone what they need to do next. Yes, Tommy? I'm not sure it is. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? Right. Okay, can everyone just pop their pencils down, looking this way? If you're on a laptop, just carry on for the moment. And again, I will have a little look at your progress. Just hand down for a second, thank you. Ahana, you'd sit down for me, thank you. Where did you put your pencil down? Everyone needs to put everything down. I'm not going to start. Alice. Alice, thank you. Until you're ready. Okay, really, really good job, everybody. What I want is any spare sheets need to go into the baskets. Whiteboard and pens are going to go into the centre of the table. I'd like Alicia and Oscar, if they could go around and get everyone's maths books. I'll put a timer on the board. And when that timer's up, we should have nice, neat, tidy tables. Yes, Jemima? Let's do our tidy up, yeah? And then we'll do that, okay? So well done, everybody. Could you start to tidy away for me now? And I'm just going to check how we're doing on Maths Whiz.